You guys have seen an increase in clientele, which I guess is good for you. People going under debt review. What is some of the advice that you're giving to people at the moment?
Well, the advice that we give to people who's not on the debt review is that you must always budget. You must draw up a budget, stick to that budget, and distinguish between things that you want and things that you really need. Don't try and keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. Be realistic about your finances and know that we're going to get much more price increases in the times to come. So people must prepare themselves for that. And then, what is very important is that consumers must know their rights as well, and that they must know that there is something like debt counseling. And debt counseling can help people to pay off their debt in an affordable manner without losing their assets. But they must know about that and contact a debt counselor as soon as they become over indebted. But all in all, people must just be prepared for more price increases.
What is this sort of debt counseling? What are the sort of basics for people? I guess people that can't afford to go under debt counseling, what would you say to them?
Well, what we do is, as debt counselors, is first of all make sure whether the person do qualify to go under debt review, and if they don't, for some reason, like if they are not employed or if there were too many credit providers taking legal action against them, then we would advise them as to going the right route in terms of the law, and we would obviously look at what would suit their situation best. Like, there are a couple of things that we can do, like voluntary sequestration, there's administration and all these kind of things. But, there's a lot of people in South Africa, millions of people actually, who can benefit through debt counseling, because debt counseling is a process that, it's not as serious, if I can put it that way, as let's say sequestration. Just to give you an idea, if somebody is placed under debt review, his name is flagged at the credit bureaus as being under debt review, and for that period that he's under debt review, he's not allowed to take on any further debt. But that's just to help him. But as soon as he finds himself in a situation where he's on track again, then that flag is removed from his name. So it doesn't have the same effect like sequestration, for instance, where somebody has to be rehabilitated before they can enter the credit market again.
Neil, from what you've seen, what percentage of South Africans would you say owe money to financial institutions?
Well, if you look at the credit active consumers in South Africa, almost half of those people are over indebted, meaning that they are in arrears with at least 3 payments on one of their accounts. And that amounts to about 9.9 million people. And currently in South Africa, there's about 22 million people who have credit facilities of some sort.
Okay. All right, Neil, thank you very much for your time and your insight.